when you're the MC of the event, you get a lot of undue credit because you're the face that everybody sees, and so people assume that you're one of the main organisers of it. Really, I just kind of went in here to stand on the stage and spout nonsense. And there's been a couple of people who have really, really driven this event forward. In fact, there's been a whole community that's driven this event forward. But I think it's fair to say that this event began at the meeting of two souls, one of whom is Rose Fraser, who's sitting over there with Mickey Fingers, and you're going to be hearing more from her in the second half. But the other of whom is your own Johnni Stanton, who's sitting at the back. And we're about to hear from Johnny right now. This event certainly would not have happened without him, so I am delighted to welcome him onto the stage. Please give a big hand for Johnni Stanton.
I'm only going to go to sound check, so I hope I'm loud enough for you. Craigmillar Writers Group is an old name. It's been used by many groups over the years, but in the last few years there's been a whole host of new writers come along, and some of them thought they couldn't write, but actually, in fact, they're very, very good. Some even wrote one or two in the last few days, which will be performed tonight after I've got off, and believe me, there's a few belters in there, so please welcome them when they come on. But, I'm being allowed to go first, so I'm going to read you a few that I've written and usually use on my audiences. This one is called Creepy Doll. My sister has a creepy doll. Its eyes open and stare at me. One is blue, the other is brown, but they're both red to me. She calls it some god-awful name that no one uses now. Emmeline or Emmeline, Crowhurst, Thorny Brow. Yeah, I know, a stupid name, but it really kind of fits it. It's got a small red painted mouth with a badly opened bit. It hates me, and always has, from the day that I was born. It sits in its own chair in our own room, smugly smiling every morning. That doll isn't silent. To me, it loudly screams. It hates me with an unholy glee and sends to me bad dreams. That creepy doll I want to kill, stab and shoot and mangle to get my hand around its throat and strangle, strangle, strangle. I hate now to destroy it. But you know what's really worse? I'll get that doll, I really will. But I'll get my sister first. Mr. Smarty, old boss. Okay, this one is called The Reading, with apologies to Edgar Allan Poe. I'm going to need the glasses for this, please give me a moment. Even though it's in 18 point. Once upon a night like dreary, I sat buckled in and weary, watching safety demonstrations pointing out the exit door. While I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, something on my shoe, a rapping till my clothes were sore. 'Tis some child's play. Just one more thing to ignore, only this and nothing more. Ah, distinctly I remember, wistful longing to dismember every little childish member, strewn and bloody across the floor. Chance of rest becoming remoter, did I sleep? Not one iota. Should have flown in a Dakota, slept amidst the engine's roar. Instead, trapped in an airliner, unable to nap or snore. Childish games that I abhor. For the brash, annoying child, left by parents to run wild, left my peace and calm be filled, till I ached for blood and gore. So that now, to still the beating of my heart, I sat repeating to some childish prank that's fleeting, passing the Titanic door. Just some childish prank, so fleeting, passing the Titanic door. Only that, and nothing more. Presently, the imp grew bolder, desecrating his cup holder. Verily, I felt much older than I had before. How I so long to be napping, but this kid's incessant yapping and his smell. Oh, like he'd been crapping o'er the aisle floor. Everywhere he'd leave behind him trails of fecal scented spoor. More than this? Oh yes, there's more. Thinking that I may be mollified by something from the trolley, though it cost a little lolly, easy checks, snacks cost much more, but my mealtime was broken by that child from Hoboken. How I thought he must be joking. Figures dipped in my coleslaw. This I thought was beyond joking. 13 minutes in my coleslaw. Icky, manky, clarty, paw. I continued to eat, flustered, when the heartless little bastard dropped something into my custard. What it was, I was not sure, though the colour wasn't custard, I deduced it was mustard. One taste man was disgusting, nearly retching on the floor. I will get that little bastard, offspring of the devil, more, son of misbegotten whore. In my rage, I started drinking, started plotting, scheming, thinking how to get that little stinking creature and give him what for. Knew I'd get that little rotter, though my temper was not a pleasant one, for I had got a feeling that this now meant war. Yes, the battle shortly would be joined. Ah yes, this means war. Thought and sad, and nothing more. Wondered whether he'd recoil at his head being flushed down the toilet. Revenge is sweet, I mustn't spoil it. Not by being sure, but that maybe it could be better to continue my vendetta. If only I could finally get a double-barreled 12-bore. But they never seemed to have them in the scheduled inside store. I was raving. Nevermore. But the kid, he wouldn't let me sit and plan how I would get me on back on the pest. He came and pestered me once more, for the blighter had a water pistol. I grew madder, know that I would get this lad as soon as I tried what I wore. But as I walked down the aisle, leaving puddles on the floor, kept on raving. Nevermore. Under my breath, I was muttering. Others heard what I was uttering. Vengeful outbursts that were sputtering, pouring from my open jaw. My demeanour, more than manic, left me running in a panic as I behaved and turned Germanic Scheiße! And more quotes from Nils Bohr. Ich werde verdammt, den Werfen aus dein Flötengäste! Ranting, raving, nevermore. Startled by my words so violent, turned and someone told the pilot, as we were a mile or two from Charles de Gaulle Airport, passengers were all demanding for an emergency landing. Such a great misunderstanding of my irate demeanour. I'd never be so violent. Of that I can assure. Violence? Me? Nevermore. Soon thereafter, I'd be landing. Orders were not countermanded. In the airfield's corners stranded. In the airfield's corners, on perishing concrete waiting in a manner enervating, hardly though anticipating. Someone had called the law. Radioed for gendarmerie. Somebody had called the law and that sure stuck in my craw. Now I sit in solitary, wishing that at least in hurry. Am I bored? Oh yes, sir, very. Now to do you such a bore. For it was the court's decision, once the judge had sat and risen, for to send me off to prison, locked behind an iron door. Left me fatefully wondering what is in store. Shall I get out? Nevermore. So, dear listener, here's the deal, for the story's true and real. I'm stuck here pending appeal. I'm stuck here forevermore. They think I'm like all hijackers, murderers and completely crackers. But they've got me by the knackers in a grip I can't ignore. And if I ever meet that child, I will break his bloody jaw. Wish I had done that before. Last one very quickly. This is called Only Goblins Know How to Dance. Only goblins know how to dance, arms akimbo, legs a prance, leaping into darkness with delight, lusting for ecstasy of fright, nose bent and broken, warts aplenty, straggly hair, bad teeth from eating al dente, spindly fingers, long and grasping, bony hands, gripping and clasping, if you waltzed or reeled or tangled, mouth agape with vowels mangled, lucky to escape the trod-on foot, with toes crushed inside an iron boot, while witches fly above on brooms, ladies of the night renting out rooms. A werewolf howls out into the night, ooh, and the vampire's teeth sinks in with delight, Well, when you start your screaming in advance, even as you give a bull a chance, each creepy creature craving to say boo, all designed to encompass you in a night of horror, a gothic romance, where only goblins know how to dance. Next up will be the Craigmillar Writers, so please give them a big warm welcome. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Johnny. Prior to that moment, my favourite version of The Raven was a version I found online where somebody had rewritten the whole poem to the digits of pi. Seriously, the first word was three letters long, the second word was 1 letter long, the third word was 4 letters long, and they went through the entire poem to about 240 places of pi. But that was even better than pi. Johnny, you are better than pi.